The world was tense. The aftermath of World War II had left nations in a state of unease and uncertainty. The global landscape was shifting, and new alliances were forming. People everywhere were anxious about what the future held. It was the Cold War, a period marked by intense rivalry and ideological conflict between the East and the West. The Iron Curtain had descended across Europe, dividing it into two opposing camps. The threat of nuclear war loomed large, casting a shadow over everyday life. Two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, competed for dominance. This competition was not just about military might, but also about technological and scientific superiority. Leaders like John F. Kennedy and Nikita Khrushchev became symbols of their respective nations' ambitions and fears. They had different ideas about government. The United States championed democracy and capitalism, while the Soviet Union promoted communism and a state-controlled economy. This ideological divide fueled mistrust and suspicion, leading to a series of proxy wars and political standoffs around the globe. Both countries wanted to be the most powerful. They engaged in an arms race, amassing vast arsenals of nuclear weapons. Propaganda on both sides depicted the other as the enemy, heightening the sense of urgency and competition. But their competition wasn't just on Earth. The vast expanse of space became the new frontier for their rivalry. The quest to conquer space was seen as the ultimate test of a nation's technological prowess and ideological superiority. They looked to the stars. The night sky, once a symbol of mystery and wonder, now represented a battleground for supremacy. Both nations invested heavily in their space programs, hoping to achieve groundbreaking milestones that would demonstrate their dominance. The space race had begun. It was a race to achieve the impossible, to push the boundaries of human knowledge and capability. Each successful launch, each new discovery, was a victory not just for science, but for national pride. This race was about more than just rockets. It was about innovation, determination, and the human spirit. Scientists and engineers worked tirelessly, driven by the desire to explore the unknown and to prove their nation's superiority. It was about showing the world who was stronger, smarter, and more advanced. Every achievement was broadcast globally, a testament to the nation's capabilities and a message to the world about their place in the global hierarchy. The space race pushed both nations to their limits. The pressure to succeed was immense, and failure was not an option. The stakes were high, and the world watched with bated breath as each mission unfolded. They poured resources into research and development. Governments allocated vast sums of money to their space agencies, recognizing that the benefits of success extended far beyond the scientific community. They wanted to be the first to achieve major milestones in space exploration. From launching the first artificial satellite, Sputnik, to landing a man on the moon, these milestones were more than just scientific achievements. They were symbols of national pride and technological prowess. In 1957, the Soviet Union shocked the world. It was a time of intense rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union, known as the Cold War. Both nations were vying for supremacy in various fields, including technology and space exploration. They launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, into orbit. This marked a significant milestone in human history, as it was the first time an object made by humans had orbited the Earth. The launch was a testament to the Soviet Union's advanced technological capabilities. This small beeping sphere sent shockwaves across the globe. Its steady beep could be heard by radio operators worldwide, a constant reminder of the Soviet achievement. The satellite itself was relatively simple, but its impact was profound. People listened to its signal on the radio. Families gathered around their radio sets, tuning in to hear the faint beeps from space. It was a moment of wonder and curiosity as people realized the vast potential of space exploration. Many felt a mix of awe and fear. The idea that humans could send objects into space was both thrilling and terrifying. It opened up new possibilities, but also raised concerns about the potential for space to become a new battleground. Sputnik was a wake-up call for the United States. American leaders realized that they were falling behind in the space race. The launch of Sputnik spurred a sense of urgency and led to significant changes in U.S. policies and priorities. It showed that the Soviets were ahead in the space race. Soviet scientists and engineers had demonstrated their ability to achieve what many thought was impossible. This achievement was a source of immense pride for the Soviet Union. This spurred the U.S. to invest even more heavily in its own space program. The United States responded by accelerating its efforts, leading to the creation of NASA and the eventual goal of landing a man on the moon. The space race had truly begun, setting the stage for decades of exploration and discovery. The United States was determined to catch up. In response to Sputnik, they created NASA in 1958. NASA's mission was to lead the nation's space exploration efforts. Scientists, engineers, and astronauts worked tirelessly. They wanted to make up for lost time. The U.S. was now fully engaged in the space race. The competition with the Soviet Union was fierce. The Soviets achieved another victory in 1961. Cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space. He orbited the Earth in his Vostok spacecraft. This was a major propaganda coup for the Soviet Union. Gagarin's flight was a defining moment in the space race. The world celebrated his achievement, but it also fueled the U.S.'s determination to surpass the Soviets. The race to space was far from over. Section 5, Reaching for the Moon. The Apollo missions begin. President John F. Kennedy challenged the U.S. to land a man on the moon before the end of the decade. This bold goal energized the nation. It led to the Apollo program, NASA's most ambitious undertaking. The Apollo missions were complex and risky. They involved developing new technologies and pushing the limits of human endurance. But the dream of reaching the moon captivated the world's imagination. Section 6, One Giant Leap. Humans walk on the moon. On July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong made history. He became the first person to walk on the moon. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, he famously said. The Apollo 11 mission was a triumph for the United States. It marked a pivotal moment in human history. The world watched in awe as Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin explored the lunar surface. Section 7, Beyond the Race. Technology takes a leap forward. The space race wasn't just about national pride. It also led to incredible technological advancements. Many of the technologies developed for space exploration have found their way into our everyday lives. From satellites that improve communication to new materials used in everything from airplanes to athletic shoes, the legacy of the space race continues to shape our world. Section 8, Satanaisi, space, the final frontier for collaboration. While the space race started as a competition, it also fostered cooperation. The US and the Soviet Union began to work together on certain space projects. This collaboration paved the way for future international partnerships, such as the International Space Station. Today, nations from around the world collaborate on exploring space. Section 9. The Legacy of the Space Race, a universe of inspiration. The space race left an indelible mark on humanity. It was a time when the world watched in awe as rockets soared into the sky, breaking the boundaries of our earthly existence. The competition between nations fueled rapid advancements in technology and science, pushing the limits of what was thought possible. It expanded our understanding of the universe and our place within it. For the first time, we saw our planet from a distance, a fragile blue marble suspended in the vastness of space. This new perspective fostered a sense of unity and responsibility towards our home planet. It inspired generations to dream of reaching for the stars. Children gazed at the night sky with wonder, imagining the possibilities that lay beyond. Classrooms buzzed with excitement as students learned about the cosmos, sparking a lifelong passion for science and exploration. The spirit of exploration and discovery that fueled the space race is still alive today. Modern space missions continue to push the boundaries, with scientists and engineers working tirelessly to unlock the secrets of the universe. The legacy of the space race lives on in every new discovery and technological breakthrough. As we continue to explore the cosmos, we carry with us the lessons learned and the inspiration gained from that remarkable era. The achievements of the past serve as a foundation for the future, reminding us that with determination and ingenuity, we can reach new heights and uncover the mysteries of the universe.